Okay, we got another little how-to video for you. It's real quick, short and sweet. Today we're going to focus on cutting your steerer tubes. When you buy a new fork, these things are pretty long. I mean, I don't know exactly how long, but they're pretty far out there. Give you an example of my bike. This one's been cut down, and it's got two spacers under here, one on the bottom. I've already cut it down. I wanted it a little long, so I have some adjustment if I wanted to move it up more or down more. So I've got a lot of adjustment there. Most of the time you only have two on the bottom, and you'll have this flush. So, and it's even longer than that when you buy them new. I'm not actually going to cut this one because again, this one is sold. So there's a couple ways, well, there's many ways you can cut it. You can take it and have it done at a shop, or the most common way would be with a hacksaw. One recommendation, if you're doing it with a hacksaw, get you some tape. So you want it cut there, wrap the tape around, get it nice and straight, which I have not done here, but you get the idea. When they meet up, you've got a perfectly straight edge to cut against. That way you're not cutting sideways. You know, when you cut it, you cut right up against that tape and you get a nice straight line. The way I prefer to do it, with the pipe cutter. This is about a $8 pipe cutter, real cheap one. I probably cut about 8 fork steer tubes with this. Doesn't have a whole lot of life left in it, but for $8, it's done its job more than once, obviously. More expensive one, you're going to get a lot more out of it. They're not meant to cut these, so that's why you have 8 cuts. But for 8 cuts, I think $5, whatever I paid for it, $8. It's well worth it. Basically with this, you get a little adjustment here, some rollers, and then the actual cutting wheel. You would actually put it on your fork, steer tube, clamp it down as pretty tight. I'm not going to do this one because I don't want to mess it up. That little line was there. I don't want to make another one. And then you simply spin it around the fork. When you get around one full turn, tighten it again, spin it again. Each time you want to tighten it about 1/4 of an inch. And you'll probably have to do about 5 revolutions, 6 revolutions. Each time you get tighter, and it'll cut it off. It'll just fall right off. This one was originally cut with a pipe cutter. Nice clean cut, no sharp edges at all. If you do get sharp edges, you just simply file it off. And that's really about it. Again, this was, I forget what, this was $5 or $8. It was really cheap at Home Depot. And the wheel on this one is chipped up. Again, I've cut about 8 of them with this. And for the price, it's done its job. I don't have to take it to a bike shop and pay, I think they charge $15. So, see, it's well worth it. Other thing, when you're installing, when you do get a new fork, you will not have your star nut in there. Easiest way for a star nut, they do make a tool, which I don't have one of those, but easiest way to do it, put the star nut up there, get the screw that actually screws in your top cap, screw it in there, and then lightly tap that with a rubber mallet, and you'll get that in there wherever you want it. Don't tap it in too far, because you can't pull it back out. Tap it in just a little bit, see where you like it, do little taps there. You can always go down, you just cannot come back up. So, again, short video, that's about it. Please post any questions or comments, and thanks again for watching.